Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge, the hardest working man in comics.
I'm Ryan Seymour, king of Comic Town and beard growth.
Oh yes, you are. Yep. Look at you, it's succulent, man. Right? I wish I just come together. Just come on, guys.
Just beard growth technologies and research and design here at Rycorp.
I'm trying to steal the formula, I swear. Obviously, we're back here for some spoiler-free reviews, telling you what you need to be picking up this week that's brand new in the comic world. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Of course you are. Look at you. You look fabulous. Yeah. I'll be like you when I grow up. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
You're like...
You want to be addicted to Blue Mountain Dew and Chipotle? Like,
I'm halfway there, okay?
That's true.
I'm halfway there. What did I have for dinner tonight?
Chipotle.
Okay, so brought to you by... No, they should sponsor us. Geeks Everywhere. Which, okay, there you go. That's a subject of conversation to kick things off. If there was a geeky brand that you would want to be the sponsor of this show, what would it be in terms of food? Like this screams geek orientation. I would say Mountain Dew would be up there.
Yeah, totally.
Some form of pizza establishment, whether chain or local. What else would you?
Taco Bell?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because they're open late,
right?
And that's like
it feeds right into the geekiness.
Yeah.
Too. I'm curious. What would you guys pick if we were to get a sponsor, like a food sponsor, and maybe we eat their food while we shoot the show in order to convince them that they should sponsor us? Who would it be?
Answer below.
What?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh my God. Okay. Just when we thought we were safe, Jeremy has to say macaroni and cheese.
What if we use Capri Sun?
Oh, stop. Right? No. I'm having flashbacks.
Ooh, it's Sunny D.
I'm having...
And Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
All right. That one actually has some really interesting considerations. Like, Mountain Dew mac and cheese sounds like something that we have, like, made up, right? But, like, it's the secret geek food of the world, right?
Yeah, there. Like, you use Baja Blast too?
Yeah, it's like, so you know about that. Mountain Dew and cheese. Like, that's what we... Oh, my God. That's so gross.
There's someone out there right now eating it while watching. Like,
if you... Okay, I will tell you right now. If you shoot a video of yourself eating Mountain Dew mac and cheese, I'm getting you something.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm getting you something, okay? We actually... No, you know what? I got it. We have a secret stash of movie posters on their way to us.
That is true.
A movie poster will be yours. Now, it may not be what you want, but neither is eating Mountain Dew mac and cheese. So, there we go.
God, I want to know what flavor they would pick.
These are the questions. What are they? They're 4 different ones, right? 4 different flavors?
Kind of.
Depending on what time of year you do this?
Yeah. So there's the perennials. You got your red Mountain Dew.
Right.
You got your blue Mountain Dew, although it's a little bit harder to find, but it does have ginseng root extract in it. You got your regular green Mountain Dew.
Right.
You've got, there's like a white Mountain Dew. There's a Mountain Dew that's made of the red.
Did you say white Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
That's Mountain Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
There's that. If you go, there's the Baja Blast.
Right.
If you go to KFC, they have their own peach flavor Mountain Dew, which is like
okay. Now
orange.
Hold on. Now peach flavored Mountain Dew, I might ride with that one.
It's designed to mix with their Nashville hot chicken. I don't know why I know all this. I don't know.
Wait. You said it's a KFC?
Yeah.
Why is KFC matching with Tennessee stuff? Okay.
Right? You would think that's why it's not Kentucky Fried. It's,
right? Like I would call it like Lexington.
Right?
I don't know. Okay. All right. It's cool.
There's also a Mountain Dew lemonade now.
There's a Mountain Dew lemonade?
There was like a Mountain Dew that was supposed to be at Kroger's that I could never find. It was like at Kroger's.
Okay. You know Mountain Dew is like pitching to black people when they come up with a grape flavor, though? I'm just throwing it out there.
They haven't yet, have they?
They haven't. They have not, which is why you don't see black people in Mountain Dew commercials. I said what I said. Said what I said. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Make a grape flavor. Don't do that. That's racist.
I'd buy it.
I would say. Can't taste the racism. Name that movie. Okay? It's an actual movie quote. Okay, so speaking of fun things, we are going to be doing some shifts around. We're going to be playing with some stuff because we're over 400 episodes.
Yeah,
so we can
got to get it fresher.
Yeah. Okay, we're ready for some brand new. You want some brand new?
Yeah.
You want some brand new? We're going to give you some brand new. Speaking of brand new, we have some good reads that you should read lined up here. We got one that's the same, two that's very different. Where do you want to start?
All right, you beat me to the stack. Why don't you tell me about that Chicken Devil? Because is this the final issue in the story arc?
No.
Oh.
No, it ain't. AfterShock typically does like 4 to 5 issues. Maybe you might squeak a 6 in there, but usually 5.
I hope.
So there's at least one more coming. Okay, Chicken Devil. Brian Buccellato, Hayden Sherman, Hassan Astamain, El Aliou. I'm gonna get this right one day, I promise. When we meet, it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna be like cousins. It's gonna be okay.
I love this book.
Last issue. I didn't get to read last issue.
That's right, I beat you to
You beat me to the last issue. So it's only fair. It's only fair, okay? What you didn't tell me was that they weren't dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I left that out because it was 0 spoilers.
You could have told me. You spoiled to me. Like, that's fine. Okay, so we're picking back up where we find out that the family's not dead. And the level of hijinks that go beyond that is insane. We're in a place, in a space. I'm just going to show you just kind of a thing here that the action is multiplying.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you recognize who they are, that takes it to another place.
Where did they get the...
I don't know. I don't, because you would think that that's a one of a kind. But no, it's not. It's not. They found more. This is a amazing story. I met Brian at New York Comic Con last year and gushed all over him. It was really gross. His kid was there. I got gushing all over his shoes. But it was warranted because this book keeps you on. Literally, the only thing that keeps it on the must-read list over here is what is on, or on the should-reads, is what's on the must-reads. Otherwise, this was a contender. Yeah. And I don't just mean chicken tenders. I wrote that on the spot. Came up.
Ooh,
where are you going?
I'm going to continue with AfterShock.
Hey!
All right, so we got Dark Red, the one-shot, Where Roads Lead, Tim Seeley, Corin Howell, Mark Englert, Carlos M. Mangual. All righty. So, if you are not familiar with Dark Red, you suck.
Yeah.
Because it's really good.
It's a vampire joke.
Oh, wow, yeah, they do suck.
Man, you just were... I thought you did that on purpose. Oh!
No, I suck. Dag nabbit.
I spoiled that one. I thought you did.
No.
You suck, and I'm like, good job. They are. We're gonna get all the followers right now. Subscribe right now.
Please.
Just push the button. Go ahead
And thumbs up.
Yep.
So, Dark Red is a story of this small town vampire who is just kind of doing his thing, wants to be left alone. The America that he fought for in World War II, he feels like is changing and leaving him behind, and then he gets pulled into the big city vampire action. And on the cover is the woman vampire that was incredibly evil.
She was dark.
Just real dark. Like
she had masterful plans that were atrocious.
Yeah. And she was in Germany in the 30s. But
I said masterful.
Yeah. This brings her back.
Oh my God! I was wondering if that was going to be like a flashback or what. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is awesome because the miniseries ended, and it was not a final end, but it was like, well, where are we going to go?
Where are we going from here? Yeah.
This creative team is like, no, here we're going. We're kickstarting. We're introducing new characters that are going to be like the Tango and Cash for this stuff moving forward.
Are you serious?
You've got your big bad back. You've got a more, I don't know, filling out more of how the magic and supernatural in this world functions. Yeah, no, it's awesome, and I love that. That's super cool, huge format. I recommend checking it out.
Listen, if you're a fan of were things, not just vampires, because there's more than vampires here.
Yeah,
there are were things, and we're not just talking about werewolves.
Yeah,
you could stop there, but this,
there's a whole menagerie.
Yeah, and it's good stuff. Speaking of were things, Sabretooth #1. We're just gonna keep it going. Victor Laval, Kirk, Brett, Barretto. Victor on Victor, right? That's what we're doing right now. Because I'm Victor, reading Victor's writing on Victor. Hey, look at that. Okay, this is deep. This gets real deep.
Yeah, because I was worried it was going to be like this real superficial, this is just Sabretooth killing folk.
Right. And I mean, we have that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
we have that.
yeah, that's mean.
But, okay, here's the context, right? If you guys have been following along with Hickman's X-Men run, what you know is that Victor Creed is the first person imprisoned in Krakoa, right? In Krakoa. They could come up with Krakoan laws.
Yeah.
And Vic broke them, okay? It's what Vic does, okay?
It's his
Creed
thing.
indeed. That's what he does. And to punish him, they sunk him to the depths of Krakoa with the intent that his body would be immobile, but he would still be conscious forever. I don't know if that's like they're purposefully keeping him alive or they're just like, your healing factor will keep you good.
That's mean.
It's so mean.
Ugh.
So this becomes more of a pseudo Dante's Inferno psychological exploration as to what imprisonment in this context is like for him.
Oh my.
And if there is anyone in comics that might take what is supposed to be a punishment and turn it into a pleasure cruise, it's Sabretooth.
Yeah.
It is absolutely Sabretooth. And I'm literally thinking like, yo, why would you let this dude keep his mind?
Right?
Like, Charlie Xavier mind wiped Magneto. All right.
Yeah.
I definitely would have taken this guy's mind.
I know, right?
You don't want this guy thinking. Because he's not dumb.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Sabretooth. He's not dumb.
Yeah.
He's dangerous. You want to see how dangerous
Yes,
he gets?
I would love to see how dangerous he is because, oh my gosh, it's like letting Freddy Krueger, or you're in prison except for nightmares. Oh, Jeebus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Krakoa now has a hell. And
what better
yeah.
manager for
Yeah.
that department?
Yeah. Yeah. And he's only an assistant manager. So he's really rude. Like he's just, I want to talk to your boss. No.
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 I don't want to. This is interesting. I'm on board for this.
No,
one.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
good stuff because with X-Men characters one shots and miniseries, you never know what you're going to get.
No.
Like, is it a way to we got to get something out there, or is it something really, really cool?
This one's cool. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. From Vault Comics, we got Human Remains number 5. So we got Peter Milligan is the writer. Let me get the cast. Sally Cantorino is the
Starts off
artist.
with Creed. Oh God.
This is a Ryan book. So if you're not into Ryan books, just read the timestamp and skip to the next thing. So we got Sally Cantorino, Deborah Kelly's artist, and World doing the lettering. So this takes place kind of best way to think about it. It's kind of what's that movie where
It's just on the cover. It's just on the cover.
it's
I
awesome.
want to.
All right, so the John Krasinski movie series where like if you talk, the monsters hear you.
Yeah.
So it's like that except with emotions. Like if you're overly excited, you're overly angry, these things will pop out of nowhere and just tear you apart. And that was like the first couple issues was like the big thing of like it's just this gore fest, people getting murdered. As we now progress into this story even more, it's people living in the aftermath of it. Like it's still happening, but
Okay.
people are finding ways to cope, to not, give off the emotional feedback these critters need. And of course, the U.S. military is trying to weaponize a captured one.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. It's violent. It's gross. People suck more than
I believe that.
than the monsters, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got this mysticism starting. You got people that are like making money off of survivors. Like, oh, we can we talk. You'll find your dead relative and talk to him for you, and then you've got that thing.
Nope.
So yeah,
I survived a quiet place. I'm not doing that one.
yeah. It's like if Quiet Place and Empty Man had a baby that survived.
Oh God.
This would be Human Remains, and that's either a selling point or a
or a cautionary tale.
one of the two.
Pick one. What resonates with you? Okay, our mutual over here, New Masters. This is from Image Comics. I'm guessing they're siblings.
That's what I thought.
That's what I'm getting. So there's Shobu and Shoff Coker. Okay, number one, this is a very beautiful
Yeah.
Like, it looks amazing.
The art is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's kinetic. When action's going, you can really feel it the way,
Yes, you do.
it's drawn.
Yes, you do. The thing that I really want to celebrate with this, particularly considering that we're in Black History Month, is both of these creators are from Nigeria. And they have, very, very strong showcase of creativity. Let's see, Shobu and Shelf both. They worked on Outcast of Jupiter. Shobu worked on Buckhead. Let's see, Shelf worked on Lianya. Like, lots of cool stuff that they've created. Yeah. Here's my honest, like, dead set comparative recommendation. If you like Saga, I think you will vibe on this.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's the Black Saga, because I think that's derivative and disrespectful, but it's got enough of the vibe there. However, that is both a gift and a curse. To compare it to Saga, I don't want you to go in thinking it's Saga level Brian K. Vaughan, because that's Brian K. Vaughan. That's a little different. Yeah. But tonally, in terms of characterizations, understanding this vast, very different, futuristic world, it's kind of cool. Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Because it is this future world.
Yeah.
Their interactions now with beings from another planet.
Right.
You've got a culture. You've got... I'm trying to figure out ways to really describe it without...
Right, because it's like if Saga and Black Panther had a baby.
Yeah. Wakanda.
Yes.
Yeah. And Saga.
Then that's your launch point, right? So, like, yeah, you take Saga as a story concept, and you say, but we're basing it out of Wakanda.
Boom.
That's, I think that kind of gives you, like, a perfect understanding of what this is. And for first issue, I think it's solid. You get a feel for characterizations, you get a feel for the world, and you get a feel for their voice. And I dig it. Like, I really, really do. I was curious. I mean, it's called New Masters, and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, where are you going with this? Deep.
Yeah, it's really, really solid. It is also strip cover returnable, so
y'all got to jump on this, or else you'll lose your chance. You'll lose your chance.
And Image isn't doing second prints,
right? So get this, or maybe you can catch a trade if it gets that far. Make that happen. Come on, it's Black History Month. Okay, normally I don't wave that flag. Get it. Should read.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's what I should tweet to Kevin.
Yes. We should. See? Okay. Yeah. We will definitely do that because we didn't know yet. Yeah. Like, this is a new one. So definitely, Kevin, if you're watching, definitely get New Masters #1. I think you'll dig it. Okay. So now we're moving on to the must-reads.
Yes.
Luckily, all three the same. All three were
absurd.
Yeah. They were dynamic. Which one do you want to start with?
I don't know. That's honestly really, really tough. Because this is just a tragic, like...
Let's do it. Let's do it. Alien #9. Philip Kennedy Johnson, Salvador LaRocca, Guru FX. I jumped off the train of Alien for a little bit. I think there was like a big couple of weeks and we just didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
So jumping back in, I was kind of like, I don't know what we're doing. I will tell you this. Whoever's responsible for writing the recaps,
right?
You're really, really good. For me to come in, 3 issues into a 6-issue arc
and just catch up,
I'm right there.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So I don't know if that's editorial or if that's Philip Kennedy Johnson, who, if it's you, Phil, I'm not surprised that it's great.
This is such a good, Philip just gets the Alien universe.
He does.
LaRocca's art and the color choices take it to the next level.
It's cinematic.
And whereas the first story arc was very similar to Alien, like the first movie Alien. This one has more action, so it's got kind of an Aliens vibe. It takes place on a terraformed planet that's populated mostly by neo-Amish, people that have decided that technology is actually holding humanity back. But in this new Eden that we're creating, we don't have to have all that technology.
Exactly. That's how we got here, but it's not how we have to stay.
Yeah.
So, man,
the Xenomorphs get there.
Well, as we learn,
yeah.
man, do they
Right?
get there?
Right?
Ooh, do they get there?
Because that whole sequence, I was just like, oh.
Man.
Oh.
And Weyland Nakatomi, okay, everyone understands in the Alien franchise, there are two bad guys.
Yeah.
There are the Xenomorphs,
Yep.
which are bad.
Yeah.
But Weyland Nakatomi is
Yeah.
way worse.
Yeah.
That is the company. If you don't know the franchise, watch the movies.
Yeah.
You will definitely understand, like, they are intentionally
Yeah.
the worst individuals in the entire series.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what level of xenomorph you go from Alien Queen, they are all victims of Weyland Nakatomi. Like, they
It's
are.
so weird. Yeah, it's so weird to think about. The
Every
Xenomorphs
time.
actually are done wrong.
They are done wrong every time. Every time. Like, it's just, it's so terrible. It's not Nakatomi. I just keep saying that.
Weyland Yutani.
Yeah. I like Nakatomi because Die Hard.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's in the same world.
It's the same world. Let's just build it up. But yeah. Okay, so wait. Phil, and I might tweet you about this later. This has World War Z implications in the beginning there. And it's not something I've ever seen suggested in the Alien franchise ever.
Yeah.
But the idea that the host person that a xenomorph egg is laid into contributes to the form of the xenomorph, I think that's something that was just said.
Yeah.
That depending on your... No, that's too spoilery.
Yeah.
Depending on your health,
Yeah.
may determine whether or not you will ever be selected. And I'm like, oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. So, like, if you...
Yeah.
Yes. Could you use that? Like, if you World War Z that, would they leave you alone?
Yeah. What are their thresholds?
Right. And how do they know?
Right.
That's the... Man.
Oh, that's so
See? That's what I'm saying.
eugenicsy.
Like, right. And, of course, like, the xenomorphs being eugenic, like, that's just dark. Still, Weyland worse. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm saying what I'm saying. That was...
that whole...
I felt so bad for the prayer circle. I felt so bad. So bad.
I didn't, but, like...
Well...
I mean, that's me, though.
They had it coming. They did. They did. They should have listened.
Yeah, we'll just keep singing. It'll all...
Kumbaya! When you read it, you will know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I am curious. Okay, so what Alien movie is your favorite? Which of the franchise? You can even count Alien versus Predator. I will allow it, as long as it's not the first one. It's got to be Requiem, or else it doesn't count. But...
That's a toughie.
Yeah. Which one is... Do you have a fave? I know I do, and mine's not... Mine is Aliens. But that's...
As bad as it is, I would say mine is a tie between the first one, just because
Yeah.
I'm just that kind of like
Fair
claustrophobic,
game.
like
Fair
horror
game.
junkie.
Yeah.
And it probably one of the worst ones, where...
Resurrection?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just playing.
Because there's something creepy about it, like marveling in the beauty. Like
It's when she hugs the one...
the movie sucks.
It does suck.
Like, it's really, really bad, but there's something about it.
It's Ron Perlman. He's in it, and that makes it good.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And you see an alien swim. You ever seen an alien swim?
They're
doing that
actually
movie.
majestic.
They really kind of are.
Like a hippo swimming, only like with a tail and acid blood.
I will say that is the movie that proves how truly intelligent they are when the three are trapped.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we know how to get out. And they just make the choice, and you're like, oh, no. Yeah. Genius. That is genius. I'll give you that.
Brutality and sexuality.
At the same time.
And at the
same time. Yes. Where you want to go next?
Just because it's on top.
Let's do it. Dark Knights of Steel. Tom Taylor. Bengal is pitching in on this one.
Yeah.
And does a great job, but there is a definite difference.
Yeah.
You miss. It's all right, though. It's still good. Prianto, following up on that. Okay. This one's kind of a flashbacky
Yeah.
oriented piece. And
Because we get to find out Bruce's backstory a little bit more.
Yes, we do.
Flesh it out.
Yes, you said flesh.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
One of the things I love about it is one of the things with DC characters is they're iconic. They're on a pedestal. They're the paragon of, and these are real people.
Yes.
And their moments of weakness, or is it just needs that are not being like it?
It makes sense. The thing that I love about it though is there's certain things that ring true. So like the House of L always seems to be this bastion of honesty and hope and purity, right? Yeah. So even in the sense of doing something colorful, everybody came clean and was like, yo, this is what happened. This is what happened.
Yeah. And this issue also has like in the dead stuff, there was like the moment with Plastic Man as like there is a character in this that is like the worst of both worlds.
Yeah. Yeah. There's few things. Okay, so in terms of this.
Yeah.
It is an amalgamation of many, and I don't know that there's ever anything as more terrifying as this.
No.
I'm going to be honest. Like...
No.
That is one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen.
Darkseid had a nightmare about that.
Believe it. Because, the Batman who laughs...
is like...
wakes up like, no. Oh, it was just a dream.
Because there's so much to take in with that character because...
Right?
That, like,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like
how did with that level of
can you think of a more willful?
No. I mean, like when you like just clinically
deliberate,
cut and dry.
Yeah,
who has the willpower?
Definitely. Which means, like, considering the characters that we've seen previously, that we assumed.
Yeah. How
wrong were we?
Very.
See, that's what I'm saying. Tom Taylor, man, he just takes it and flips it around and makes it beautiful. The majestic actions of the L's in this one, I thought was so amazing. Yeah. And to a degree, it almost paints a picture of modern day Superman where you go, there are things that shouldn't happen. And it's almost like this condemning, I don't know, sort of judgment that, like, you should be able to hear all of this, and you should find a way to stop it.
Yeah.
Like, we should have a perfect world.
Right?
Because of you.
Maybe Luthor's right.
I mean,
like, he's holding us back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a dangerous, like, it's so cool to showcase, what they can do, but then you turn around and you look at real Superman and you go,
why
are you not doing this? You said you love us.
Yeah. And it's not like there aren't other Kryptonians that could pitch in.
And help keep this from happening. Like, hey, like, I wonder if that's a Kryptonian school thing. It's like, hey, when you hear this is what that is. You need to find it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, this many people could die. Figure it out.
But if he hears it and, like, doesn't do anything, he is knowingly...
You are sitting there on some Brightburn. He's like, hey, I'm going to have some news coverage that I'll get to write about.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for it to happen. I gotta wait for the news to happen, y'all. It's not my fault, okay? Clark Kent can't be writing about stuff that didn't happen.
True-ish. Yeah. That's
darkness.
Speaking of
darkness. Okay. Magic Order 2, Volume 4. Or, no, Volume 2, Number 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that around. Mark Miller, Stuart Namonin. Okay.
It's such a dark...
It's
just terrible place.
Here's my absolute fear at a certain point in reading this. Because Mark is good for a switcheroo.
Yes.
And what I was terrified of was we have established a villain of this series.
Yeah.
Did he just spring on us a worse villain? Like a way worse scenario that we're like, maybe there's a thing here. And then once you see it in play, you're like, this is outright terrible.
Yeah.
This is the worst possible scenario at all. What are we looking at right now?
Because, yeah. Because there's the stones, the thing that the bad guys have been trying to put together to reclaim their birthright. You know, they were the original magic wielding rulers of Earth, and the Magic Order's the upstart.
Yeah,
and they stripped them of all of that,
took it from them.
And
You're bad. Stop it.
They're in the shadows now.
Right.
Like the only magic they do.
Not even on the shadows. They are fringe citizens.
Yeah.
Like they are struggling to survive.
Yeah.
And they're tired of it.
Can you blame them?
No.
Like on one level, yeah. They're
because when you look at the other side, right, the policing side and how majestic their lives are,
they do whatever they want.
They are obviously in the top 1% of people, right?
Yeah.
Rich beyond whatever. Right? Like, they don't need for anything.
Yeah.
They actually have the ability to get into all kinds of mess because they don't have to do... Right.
No worries. Well, you're like, oh, well, I got to do this, like, I got to trick people into letting me take their money.
Right.
As opposed to, I'm just going to go to my second home in London.
No, my second home, which is a painting in Chicago that has a castle in it. So...
It's true.
Yeah. Now... This thing is evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was just rude.
Is it real?
I don't want it to be, because I want him to be able to fight that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Like
it's almost worse if it's not real.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
It's worse if it is real.
Yeah. Because if that thing is following you around, where did he get the rope?
I don't know. He just had it.
Did he like...
He brought it with him.
Yeah. Oh, that's like just evil rope.
It's
like
evil. He's like an evil Dobby. He's an evil Dobby who's been given way too many clothings. Okay? Way too many. But yeah, like that's... I don't think you should get rewarded. That's so dark, man. Yeah. Okay. So this family here... Because, okay... I had to look and see if this was like a double-sized issue because I was expecting at this moment for the book to be over. And it hit me.
Because that's typically where the story would stop.
Boom. Next issue. Wait. Get some. That was halfway.
Yeah.
Halfway. This couple here, this is relationship goals.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
They're in it for each other.
They, without question. I dig it all. He gets a little hardcore.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean,
he's in a place.
He's
in a place.
This evil group, which they're probably evil, but I keep thinking of them as like they're kind of the victims in a way. They're just lashing out. They're near completion of their plan. In this issue, the Moonstones and the Magic Order are trying to figure out. They're trying to get ahead. They've been playing from behind the entire time. Now they're trying to catch up, and they're not nice.
No. Not at all. You realize, like, the Moonstones are but a position of power away from being absolute, corrupt, horrible people.
Yeah.
Just in the same way that anybody, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And it makes you go back to, like, the first series and go, hey, maybe you shouldn't have been in charge. Maybe Albany was right about wanting to take over because you guys kind of suck. Because she was like, yo, I'm not going to change anything.
Yeah.
I just want to prove that I could do it.
Oh, yeah, because in this you've got a character going out high.
Yes.
And all the stuff that happens. And the only, recompense that's happening is just like a slap.
Yeah. Shame on you. You don't get all the playthings now. No more privilege for you. No more privilege? The fact that he's still alive is a privilege.
Yeah.
Like,
God dang it, Mark.
Exactly. Now I expect this picture to be on college dorms moving forward, right? Like, move over Scarface. Like, the Scarface movie poster is cool, but this right here, that new sumbitch right here. That's what that is right here.
Because it's like, Stewart did such an amazing job of capturing the modern and the, like, ancient and majestic all at the same time.
Yep. I love
the background. Yeah, it's giving me vibes, and I am digging it. I don't want to like this character,
but you kind of got him.
Yeah,
you got to respect him at the very least.
Yeah,
he's pulling himself up from the bootstraps, and what I adore about it is the idea that Ironic. Well, no, I can't even say that. Dang it. That's a spoiler. I like it, okay? That's how I feel. I like it a lot. It's not just because it's Mark. It's really good. Like I really think this might be one of the best issues of the entire Magic Order series.
Stuff is moving forward. There's action, but there's also the character development.
Yes.
And the just... I'm legitimately torn because the people that should be the good guys...
You're not sure.
Yeah.
You are not sure. And how do you go through a whole arc already where you're like, yeah, these are the good guys. They did the thing. They saved the world.
Yeah.
And now you get to the point you go, maybe y'all shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Like
there's...
I don't know that you're what's best. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the thing. Because the Magic Order is an institution.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say who has to have it.
Yeah.
Dang it. That's dope. That's like Lex Luthor being like, you know what? I'm starting Justice League. See me in court. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
Did you trademark it?
yeah, like Did you? No? Who funds you? Oh, you don't talk about that, do you? No. Well. Well, I'm Lex Luthor and I'm funding the Justice League. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be a cool story.
I would write that. Sup? How you guys doing? So listen, we hope that you enjoyed this episode. Show us so by hitting that thumbs up because we need that action.
Yep.
Creates the algorithms that we need and all that good stuff. And
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Click the bell button. It'll let you know, because we do this weekly. It'll let you know once it gets uploaded to YouTube. And comment below.
Yeah.
What books did you like this week? What do you think of the books we read?
Mm-hmm. If there's something that we missed, let us know.
Yeah.
Tell us what we're missing out on. And if you're a creator and we've read your book, shout us out, man.
Yeah.
Follow us. Let's talk. Let's get you on the show. We'll find ways to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some new things in the works that are going to do just that. Actually, we're going to talk to people that aren't even usually contributed to the fanfare of the title. So
the unsung heroes.
yes. So look for that. It's coming soon.